Nung gagraduate na ako sa PMA, class 79, I came across this na hindi ko alam na Bible passage siya. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches and loving favor rather than silver and gold. Ito ang gusto ko mangyari sa buhay ko.
Yan si retired Colonel Ariel Querubin, isa sa mga most bemedaled na sundalo sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas. Sa 49 na medalya na natanggap niya, isa rito ang Medal for Valor, ang pinakamataas na parangal sa military.
The Medal for Valor, ito yung ibinibigay ng Armed Forces of the Philippines sa ating mga sundalo na nagpakita ng katapangan, courage, bravery beyond the call of duty in the face of extreme danger. Ito yung simbolo ng ating pag-recognize and pagbibigay pugay sa sundalo who have displayed exceptional heroism and selflessness in the service of their country. Madaling ma-recognize din yung symbol ng president, yung lion. Ibig sabihin, ganun na lang kataas yung pagbibigay pugay natin sa ating mga awardees. It is no less than the president who is giving the award doon sa ating sundalo.
Simula noong 1935, 42 pa lamang ang naparangalan ng Medal for Valor. 17 sa kanilang buhay pa, isa rito si Querubin. Pinarangalan siya matapos ang magdamag na bakbakan laban sa Moro Islamic Liberation Front sa Lanao del Norte noong 2000.
We were pulled out from Palawan after the MILF showed signs of aggressiveness. So I was part of 1st Marine Brigade. So when they were asking who will be sent first, they were all looking at me. So I said, I'll be the first one. I had 119 men. It was really a 24-hour running gun battle. Unang casualty ko was the late Lieutenant Javier. Nung tinamaan na siya sa likod, nasa likod ko siya. Alam ko na we were encircled. Buong araw yan na hindi kami nakausad kahit na 50 meters lang. Until I decided, sabi ko, kung walang mangyayari dito, mamamatay kami lahat. Sabi nung NCOIC ng Armor, sabi niya, sir, crippled na po yung mga armor natin. Lahat kasi lahat ng gulong, yung turret hindi nila maikot kasi nag-dry up na. Ang ginawa nila, hiharang yung isa, may sarili naman silang compressor, patakbuhin yung isa na yung ayusin yung gulong. Tapos hanggang sa umuusad na kami. And then yung iba na units na, yung nga, sabi ko tulala, I stood up and then nag-move forward ako. The rest followed. By sunset, we were able to capture the Camp John Mac ng MILF. Then all of a sudden, my brigade commander called me up. Sabi niya, Ariel, we heard a lot of story about what you did. So, nandito si General Simatu, sabi niya, I'll be recommending you for the highest award, the Medal of Valor.
Hinahanap natin dito is intrepidity and gallantry in combat, risk of life in the name of peace and freedom, and it should be a singular, a personal act of conspicuous courage, gallantry, or heroism. Kailangan talagang kakaiba yung ginawa niya sa isang combat, and it should be an actual conflict against sa ating mga armed enemies, enemies of the state.
Hindi ko iniisip yung award na makukuha ko. Ang palaging naiisip ko pag ganyan, yung buhay ng mga tao ko. Kung hindi ako decisive, maraming masasakripisyo na buhay. Alam mo, sabi ko, I lost men. Walang saysay yung award. So akala nila siguro masaya ka, natanggap mo yung Medal of Valor mo. But every time I recall, ganitong pag-uusap natin, maalala ko lang lalo na yung mga katabi ko na kinuha nila yung bala para sa akin. Bakit sila, sabi ko, kung saan ako, doon pa rin sila sumasama. Sabi ko, ano bang nakita ninyo sa akin na ganun ba na Sabi nila, sir, hindi ka nang iiwan ng tao mo.
Hindi basta-basta ang maging Medal for Valor awardee.
Expects natin sa kanila ay they are examples of paano yung pagbibigay talaga ng kanyang buhay at kakayahan para sa bansa. No? So, tinitingala sila ng ating mga sundalo, tinitingnan yung kanilang leadership, and I believe bawat sundalo ay gusto ring maging parang sila, no? Dahil they really gave their all for us.
Para naman kay Colonel Kerubin,
I still say, plano pa rin ni Lord. Kasi He prepared me, no? I'll be entering another tumultuous chapter of my life. So, binigay niya yung award para lang naman sa pamilya ko yan kasi libre yung pag-aaral. Lahat ng anak ko, lahat ng dependents ko, no? Libre sila sa hospitalization. Meron pa akong priority in the acquisition of public lands. Preferential rights in the lease of pasture land and exploitation of natural resources. Meron akong monthly allowance na 75,000 tax-free allowance. So kung titignan mo, ang daming benepisyo. Pero yung sabi mong responsibilidad, well, you really have to be a role model when you're given that award. Akala mo pang pogi-pogi ka lang na gano'n. Hindi. Ang tingin sa'yo talaga ng mga kasundaluhan, yung mga men in uniform, na you are somebody to be emulated, no? Meron ka ring kaibat yung responsibility na, in my case, for example, na I am a reformist.
hindi nga naging madali ang buhay sundalo para kay Kerubin. Ilang beses na nalagay sa bingit ng kamatayan at nabilanggo pa ng 2 beses. Gayunpaman, nagsilbing paalala ang medalyang natanggap sa kanyang gampanin bilang Filipino.
So every time I see something wrong, I have to speak my mind out. And yun siguro yung nakikita nila na pag Medal of Valor ka, multi-awarded officer ka, when you say something, people listen to you. Ako, ever since, noon pa kahit na nasa serbisyo ko noon, ang palagi kong sinasabi, after what I've been through, ba't tayo nag-aaway-away? No? Lahat na naman napapatay namin ng mga rebelde noon, yung mga kamag-anak, kapatid, tatay, pinsan, sasabihin nila, ano ba yung problema? Ano naman, may kakulangan. One of the reasons why, na kuminsan, I have to leave my comfort zone para lang to take the cudgels, no? That was in 2017. I was already about to launch my memoir. Hindi ko tinuloy. Pero yung forward na nakuha ko sa isang respected naman na tao, na he was my adversary. He was the former president pa, Fidel Ramos. Not only was he an excellent warrior in the jungles fighting terrorism and insurgency, he too represents a class of thinking Filipino soldiers, imbued with a sense of idealism to take urgent measures, if necessary, to assert their belief of how and what this country should be. I was jailed twice, given amnesty twice. I experienced death. I was brought to the morgue of the Quirino Neighbor Hospital, but God is so good. He gave me a new lease on life. So ironic, no? 33 years ago, I was a military rebel. Now I am being hailed a living hero.
Dito sa What the F Podcast, walang murahan, usapang facts lang. Pakinggan kami sa YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcast at Apple Podcast.